welcome back. Today I'm going to be taking on this area. Now, I've never done round a loft rafter. I've never sort of finished that area off. What I'm looking for, I think, I want to be putting, I don't know, some sort of hill round it. And I'm going to use the same technique that you saw in one of my other videos, which is to build it up with polystyrene in multiple layers. But what I'm looking for when I'm done is a nice finished area to get this zone complete, and then I can move on with other parts of the layout. So hang with me, we're nearly there with this zone anyway, and we will see how it turns out. So what we need is, like I spoke about before, some bits of polystyrene. We're going to break them up into pieces and PVA glue them round about it. Now, the one thing you need to remember always is that nothing in nature is straight. Obviously we're going to have to take something fairly straight to get round the rafter, but breaking it into little bits and then getting it round there first to get the basic shape. Now, you don't have to be too neat, because as it builds it will surround and climb, making it uneven as we go, naturally. And I would say, looking at that sort of thing, I like the little dips that's starting to appear and the little odd shapes. And once that's glued down, we'll begin to see the hill sort of coming up round about it, and then I'll make the decisions closer to the time what it's actually going to look like. So hang on, remember to click subscribe right now. You might as well, because you've came this far. So here's where we're at, sort of just tucking round about it all. Hopefully once I've put the plaster bandage on the top of it, you'll get to understand how that looks. Now, there is another video out there, it's creating hills, and you'll see how to plaster bandage. Long and short is, it's the same stuff that you would put around your arm or your leg if you broke it, and you dip it in water and then lay it over the top, and that gives you a sort of solid base. Now, I made these little hills here with it, which turned out okay, and this hill here, I think this hill still needs a bit of detail put on it, but that's a project for the future, which we'll get to. But for now, I'm going to go to Hyperlapse, and you can see me adding the plaster bandage, and hopefully you understand how that looks. After the plaster bandage comes the paint to give it a sort of brown underlay, as if it's soil, and I'll probably put some greys through it to make it look like rock in certain areas, particularly around the top. And then we'll be on to scattergrass, and there's also another video how to put your scattergrass down, which is reasonably straightforward. But yeah, hang on. So this is where we've got to. You can see it's tucked nicely round about the rafter. Now I'm going to jump straight to Hyperlapse again for the paint. Fairly self-explanatory, be creative, don't try to overthink it, paint it brown, and then some greys for rocks, wherever the rock face tips you think should be, and take it from there. So here we go, Hyperlapse. Here we are. So the hill is in place. Let me try and get you the effect. I've put some flowers and stuff around it, but it's starting to come together. Quite like the effect of that. I think I went a little bit heavy in the flowers, but I was going for the Scottish countryside in bloom sort of thing. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope it gave you a few ideas. Remember, you are as far as it gets now, so you might as well click subscribe. See you again. Thank you.